Hi everybody, my name is Gary Garrett from G-Force Quality Solutions, and I wanted to take a quick minute to discuss the camera I am vlogging on. I am not a full-time vlogger by any stretch of the imagination, and as I've discussed previously about my previous lives, I've been an independent filmmaker, so I have used such cameras as the Canon 7D, the Panasonic DVX100B, and the first initial DVX100, the Canon G2, the Sony VX2000. I've seen my way around prosumer products for the purposes of independent filmmaking. Now, when it comes to the vlogging thing, I'm not looking to get into building an entire studio with cameras and microphones at this point. I'm using something that is much cheaper and seems to be getting the job done based on the lighting and the picture quality, and that is simply a cell phone. And what cell phone it is, believe it or not, it's one of these. It is a ZTE Z Blade Max C982. It's a cheapo T-Mobile Metro PCS type phone, and the reason I use these types of phones is that I am tired of spending top dollar for technology that's outdated in 6 months, and I can get more or less the same tech out of these phones. And I'm also done signing up for extended cell phone contracts of 2 to 4 years. I've done my Verizons, I've done my Sprints, my AT&Ts, and I've had my iPhones, excuse me. But I just don't see the value in doing that anymore. I literally go to prepay with auto billing right off my credit card. I get a flat rate. In fact, I have 2 of these phones. The one that is recording me is my personal, and the one I'm holding in my hand is for my business line, for my business, G-Force Quality Solutions. So I don't pay more than $80 a month for both phones for unlimited everything. And I don't do enough international calls where I direct dial out to require a plan from Verizon. I simply pay the enhancement fee for Canadian and Mexico. So I have $80, hotspots, both unlimited plans, unlimited data, unlimited everything, because I live in the Pocono Mountains. While I do get a strong 4G signal, my office that I'm currently sitting in is in the basement of my house, which is 75% surrounded by dirt, grass, and everything else. Only the back side of it, where the deck is towards the backyard, is the only part of the foundation that's exposed. So my cell signal is not always the best in the house. So I usually rely on repeaters or Wi-Fi repeaters. So I do a lot of Wi-Fi calling. But for those of you getting into the basics of vlogging, honestly, this is what I use. It's got a dual rear camera system. It's 18 megapixels. The front camera, I believe, is rated at 10 megapixels. I could be off on that. But honestly, for the type of vlogging that I'm doing currently, it doesn't require much more than that. And I think it's a great thing for beginner bloggers to use. Now, could there be improvements in things? Absolutely. I think the audio recording could be a little better. So there's something. Your phone is ringing! Of course, my business line from a scam. I literally have that name ID, and it says scam likely. So back to what I was saying. In terms of the audio side of it, I am going to look into maybe a Snowball or something like that. But what I try to do is stay away from the need of an MLE, which is a nonlinear editor, or basically a Sony Vegas or something like that. I want to be able to just record the videos, trim it as quickly as I can, put it up on YouTube, and be done with it. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know from my point of view where I stand with the blogging thing, what I use for vlogging, and maybe those of you looking to get into vlogging, your cell phone is obviously the simplest of tools to use. You don't need to invest in flip screen cameras and pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars or even thousands. Your cell phone, if it's set up correctly, has its own flip screen capabilities, and you should be able to do these videos without any hiccups or issues. So anyways, like I said, it's a ZTE. Blade Max Z982. It's got fingerprint technology. I'm not really reviewing the phone because I'm not trying to sell you anybody on the phone, because to those people out there that are into Apples and all that stuff, this is not a status symbol. But has all the same technology of the status symbol phones, the Samsungs and the Apples. Has Gorilla Glass, all that stuff on it. And it cost me a whopping $129. So if I break this, I never buy the insurance on it. It's not a big deal because I can go back to the store and buy the same phone for $129. But in terms of vlogging, it's been perfect. See, if I just shift focus a bit, it may darken me out, or it may get darker a little bit, depending on how I go. But the auto adjustment feature keeps me well lit. You can see my face, see my expressions, and, for the most part, I assume you can see my eye color. So just wanted to put that out there real quickly, let you know. But yeah, if you're going to be a first-time vlogger, don't knock using a cheap cell phone from T-Mobile / Metro PCS, and they work. It does the trick. It does what it's supposed to do, and here I am talking to you and proving it. All right, guys, have a good one. I just wanted to make this quick, but just something that was on the top of my head. All right, have a nice day.